Hello. I'm going on a bit of an adventure today. I'm going to catch the bus to LLandudno and possibly go up the Great Orme. And I'm going to take you along with me. I'm currently waiting for the bus. See you in a bit. We are now here at LLandudno. Now there's been a few videos about, you know, people walking around Llandudno. They're all, you know, pretty much the same. I'm going to try and do something different. Not much different, but a little bit. So let's go. So, as you might or might not be aware, Llandudno is the inspiration for Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland. There are various statues, you know, of characters dotted about the place. So if you do turn up, or you do come down, have a look for them. Various hotels and B&Bs. There are Airbnbs about. They always have nice little oddities and nice things like this bus coming up here. They're always here 24/7, 365 days of the year. They're always here, they're always busy. So no matter when you come, there'll be something like that here. During the summer months, there are boat tours. Come down and you jump on these. Well, there's two kinds of boats. You've got the speedboat and the bigger boats that hold more people. Here is Llandudno Beach. Now at some point, this was all sand, and then the locals, well not the locals, the council, because the beach was getting eroded, they decided to make it a pebble beach. So down the bottom end, it's all pebbles. And the locals don't really like it that much. They want it to revert back to a sandy beach rather than a pebble beach. But there's no funding, there's no money in the pot available. There is the Grand Hotel. Do yourself a favour, don't stay there. There are reviews online, and it is notorious to be one of the worst hotels in Great Britain. So we're just walking through the arcade portion towards the pier. Now I came down here today thinking, yeah, it's Mothering Sunday. It's a Sunday. It's going to be a little bit quiet. How wrong was I? There's lots of people here. Lots and lots and lots. Over there you can see the little orme, and on the other side of the little orme is Angel Bay, and on Angel Bay you will find the seals. I have done a video with the seals. If you would like to take a look, you can do. I'm going to try and get as less people in as I can. Well, the big wheel hasn't come back yet. That'll be later on this season. But you've got the stalls reopened, even though they've been pretty much opened all year round. So if you're coming here during the winter months, they will be open, albeit it won't be very warm. All the shops are open. I'm going to pause the video here until we get to the other end. So I moved away now from a bit more from the mob. It was getting a bit too packed. I didn't want to film there. So this is a bit more spread out. These little huts, these little shops here are quite cool. Obviously they stem from when the pier was built back in the Victorian era. Let's have a look at the Great Orme. There was a YouTube couple that came here last year. I do follow them. I think it's Midwestern American, I think they're called. They came here and sat on top of that rock, and he went inside that little cave system there. He also sat up that end by the little orme, and I was screaming at the video, shouting, "Why don't you go up the little orme? You'll see the seals on the other side." But they didn't, so they missed out there. You also have a lot of these benches dotted all over the pier, which are memorial benches for people who have passed away. So we're at the other end now, so this is the arcade, if you like arcades. You've got the obligatory burger bars and pubs. There's a little bar here, so if you wanted something to drink on the alcoholic variety, it is there. So at this end you have a caged off section, which is a fishing pier. Obviously you buy your tickets, you go through the gate, it gets locked, and you do your fishing from there. You also have a cafe. Well, there's a lot of things on here, to be fair. Like I say, it's a very, very old pier, and it's survived quite well, to be fair. Others around the country have not fared so well. But I think if they were to lose this pier, it would be a tragedy. There you go. Flooding now from the pier side. Up there is Cragadon. LLandudno is there. Let's go back now to the main drag, because I want to take you around, can't speak today, around some certain streets, some antique shops that I quite like. We'll go and have a look at them, and then later on in the video I'm going to go up the Great Orme. I'm going to try and find the Kashmir goats and film them, so stay tuned. And if you are liking this video, please press the like button, leave a comment, subscribe. See you in a bit. So I've come away from the pier now, and what happens quite a lot actually when people video LLandudno is they'll come here, they'll video the pier like I have just done, and then they'll walk along the promenade and back, but you really don't see them coming inland. So there's lots of shops here. You've got your obligatory, you know, Marks and Spencer's, Asda's, B&M, Home Bargains, you know, the normal run-of-the-mill stuff. The obligatory shops where they sell, you know, sweets, and you've got antique shops. I love antique shops, and there's quite a few dotted around in LLandudno. So this is a small antique shop. But you have your rock shops while they're over there, so that's your rock candy stuff for them Americans. Anybody who's British know what rock is. Seaside rock. There's plenty of pubs as well around here, dotted about. There's a nice Irish pub just up there a bit. I've drunk into that. I have drank in that pub. Words are hard today. So this is what we're going to do today. We're going to have a little bit of a walk around. There's going to be a few fade ins, fade outs, or fade outs and fade ins, to cut down on the length of the video, or I'm going to try to anyway. I'll probably end up splitting the video into two. There is a Wetherspoons here, the Palladium, which is an old picture house. Very, very nice architecture. And it's quite nice inside and reasonably priced. Now a lot of people do bash on Wetherspoons, you know, the carpets are filthy and this, that and the other. It's not quite like that in there. It is quite nice. But there are other pubs, other places. Now, what a lot of people who visit here, like I say, they tend to stay on the promenade side. They don't have a real good walkabout. But there is another beach on the opposite side of LLandudno. Excuse me, on the west shore. And there are B&Bs there are smaller hotels and what have you. So I don't know about the pricing, they may be cheaper. You'll have to go and investigate yourself when you're down here. when I come to a nice shop, I will of course record. See you in a bit. Just coming up onto another little antique shop here. I have been in here before and you've got some really nice things. But like everything else, can be expensive. Let's see if he's going to let us film inside. Let's see. I'm just going to pause it here and ask. Okay, so I've just got permission to film in here, as long as I don't film the jewellery. So, like I was saying, it's a nice little antique shop. I've been in here before. And for anybody who is visiting LLandudno, it's well worth a look. If there's anything you do take your fancy, then please do call in. Have a walk around, you'll spot it a mile off. NatWest Pigs, who remembers them? For the American people who are watching, NatWest Pigs used to be a promotional thing for the NatWest Bank. And for the children, they used to, if you had a deposit or you did a certain amount of money, you'd get a pig. I'll just pause because somebody wants to come past. So yes, I was saying, you'd deposit a certain amount of money, and when you got to a certain level, you were given a pig. Lots of military in here. So like I say, if you're down this LLandudno, come and have a look. Come on by. You either love it or you hate it. I'm quite partial to Marmite. Quite a lot of stones. And I like. Last time I was here, there was a big flat cabinet here, and inside was a lot of taxidermy. So it looks like that's been sold, which is good. Quite like that. I like industrial language. Okay, I'm going to stop the video here, people, and I shall see you when I get out of the shop. We're coming up to the jewellery section, so we're going to stop there. So yes, that was a little antique shop there that I do go into. It's quite nice. And like I said, there's quite a few dotted about. I've walked 20 yards, turn a corner, and there is another one. Now, this used to be, as far as I know, an auction house. And when it went from being an auction house, just here, they turned it you know, just an old antique shop. Now there is 2 floors here, the bottom floor and the top floor. Plenty of car parking, as you can see. Now I'm going to have a look around inside this one, so I'm going to turn the video off here. Lots of agricultural stuff in this one. It's a big shop. So here we are at the base of the Great Orme. This building here you can see is the Grand Hotel. It's had a lot of bad press because it's not a very nice hotel. There's been a few videos done with it. So if you are going to be planning a stay here in LLandudno, I suggest you stay away from the Grand Hotel. Yes, it looks really, really posh, kind of. Or should I say, it used to look really, really posh. Now I'm just starting a walk up to the gardens at the base of the Great Orme. Now there are a couple of ways you can come up here, or go up the Great Orme. You can walk, you can drive, or you can take the Great Orme tram, which I've just taken a look at, and it is actually closed today. I was considering taking the tram. The tram costs about £4 odd, so there's that. There's also the cable car system that they have here, and that would cost a return, I think it's about £12.50. It might have gone up because of inflation and whatnot, but I think it's about £12.50. So the way I'm going, there are multiple routes you can do, each one varying in difficulty. You can, because it's a small mountain kind of thing. It's really, really steep in places, so you're going to have to take that into consideration. So at the minute, I'm just walking up this section here, up to the gardens. Down below us is Marine Drive. And there is the pier. So we're going up this way to have a quick look at the gardens. Now, also here is a ski slope. There is also a toboggan run, which is in a little valley kind of thing on the Great Orme itself. I do not know the pricing of the ski slope or the toboggan run. There are videos available on YouTube, I do believe. Quite a nice site, nice views. I'm going to try and get as much in as possible. Later on in the year, I plan on going to Aber Falls, so I will be doing a video of that too. Up that direction, that is if you wanted to go to the toboggan run or the ski slope, you would go up there, and it is quite steep. Not going to lie, I have done it before and I don't want to do it again. There's a little cap here obviously, and the cable cars are up there. They're not running yet this season, so there is that. Happy Valley, this is called. There's like a little garden, little rock garden, little miniature stone ring. There's a bandstand and little walks up and down here. There's also toilets and a small car park. Now, I'm not going to go all the way around here because time's getting on. I need to get up here, up to the top, and show you the views from there and see if we can see some mountain goats. Like I said previously, LLandudno was the inspiration for Lewis Carroll's Alice in Wonderland, which is why dotted around LLandudno you will see a lot of references. You will see Alice, you will see the rabbit, you will see the Queen of Hearts, you will see the Cheshire Cat, but you have to go and look for them. This is the idea of them being scattered about, so you don't just stay in one place if you wanted to really look for it. There are information attached to some of the statues also. So I'm going to go down onto Marine Drive. I'm going to walk the path around until I come to the section where it snakes up. To me, this seems the easiest walk to take, as you're not doing a steep incline for 30 minutes or so, depending on how fast you walk. Marine Drive is a toll road for car users. If you are walking, cycling, then it's free. I think some people have just realised that it's a toll road and don't want to pay, so they're going back out. So for cars it's £3.90, for motorbikes it's £2, and for buses it's £7. And like I say, if you are walking or you are cycling, it's free of charge. Now, like I said before previously, on the other side of LLandudno, on West Shore, you have another beach. and from that section you can see Puffin Island and Anglesey and the Menai Straits. So it's worth going across there instead of just staying, you know, where the pier is. As you can see, there are the goats. Quite a few people taking videos, and quite well they should. So these were gifted to LLandudno. I can't remember where from. If my friend was here, he could tell you the history, but he's not. So, cashmere goats. So you want to do yourself a scarf, you know where to come. Let's carry on. They are really cute, to be fair, aren't they? Right. I'm going to fade out here until I reach the section where I can walk up via the road that twists and turns. Let's fade out here. A little bit closer, not much, but here's a different angle. You also have the obligatory seagulls, commonly known here as shite hawks for obvious reasons. And just a little tip for any people visiting LLandudno: do not feed the seagulls. It is against the law to feed them because they are a pest, they are a nuisance. So please do not feed the seagulls. I also wouldn't feed the sea lions, not the white lions, the seals. They can find their own food and they do very, very well without your help. So I've been walking now for about 15-20 minutes, on and off. And like I said before, there are many ways you can go up the big orme. Here is one of them, which goes back and forth, all the way up to that section there. Now that's not the one I'm taking today. The one I'm taking is here. It's a road, not a little path, and yeah, I just find this to be a bit more enjoyable instead of just walking nearly vertical, especially if you are, you know, a little bit older or you've got some sort of problem, it's a little bit easier. Absolutely gorgeous, spectacular. Now I'm going to continue walking this way. Obviously I'm not going to record all the way to where I'm going to, like I've been doing so far. You know, fades in, fades out. I'm doing all this because I want to try an editing suite and see how well I edit or clip together this video. And obviously I am still learning how to do things in regards to what type of content I want to be producing. So far it's been mostly about me ranting at a certain company for their astounding workmanship, shall we say. I want to move away a little bit from making me sound more whingy than what I actually am. I'm not really a big whinger. It's just when I see something that's a bit stupid, I like to point things out, call them out on it. But that's just me. There are people in the universe who are like that and people who are not. I understand that. It is your prerogative. But doing stuff like this is really what I want to do. And I also want to start, because I make lamps, and I want to start doing some videos about what kind of lamps I'm making, things like that. Because I'm trying to start a business. We all have aspirations we want to do. Yeah, I'm 47 this year, so if I don't start my own business now, I probably will never. So I'm going to give it a crack, give it a go, as they say, and why not? I'm going to stop it here for now. So here we are at the junction. If you take this side here, you'll carry on Marine Drive. You take this side here, you go up a windy road, up the Great Orme. And this is the section I am taking. Get on this side of the road for the oncoming so I can see who's coming. Always remember, walk towards the oncoming traffic, not have the traffic coming up on you from behind. Albeit this being a narrow road, the rule would still apply. Stick to the right hand side, walk towards the oncoming traffic, because as you can see, it's not very wide. But it's a lot easier to walk up than if I went round the other way, which is quite awkward to walk down. Never mind going up it. Well, I shall see you at the top. So I'm near the top of the road now. You heard me mention the graveyard and church. Well, this is the entrance to it. And this is on the Great Orme itself. It's quite unusual, in my opinion, to have a graveyard on top of something like the Great Orme, and they're still burying here today. This is only 2012, but you also have goats and sheep that roam the yard itself. I mean, some of these grave markers are absolutely stunning, to be fair. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Somebody obviously was a biker. There's your church, and a massive Celtic cross, which I absolutely love. 1887 to 1909, so not very old. And as I said before, there are sheep. There's not many churchyards, graveyards that would have its own dedicated lawn maintenance management. And they do an excellent job. To be fair, I think all churchyards and stuff like should have their own sheep. They keep the grass nice and short. Absolutely extraordinary. And you get that view while you visit your loved ones. A couple of yew trees. Them yew trees are only a couple of thousand years old. So yes, it's an unusual cemetery in my book. All you gotta do really is look out for the scapegoat treading it. You'll be okay. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are heading hello. As you are looking there, you probably realise by now that I am not at the top of the Great Orme. As I was recording in the churchyard, my battery died. So what I hadn't planned, or what I didn't plan and hasn't worked out, is to go to the top of the Great Orme, walk down the steep side, and then go over to the west shore. So I can show you the beach on that side. That didn't happen. So what I will be doing in the future is going back up the Orme. This time I'll be taking the trap coming down, but I'm going to take the cable car going up. That is my plan. So I do apologise for my phone, deciding I've had enough, I'm going to die now. And I shall see you in part 2 in due course. Bye.